It has been a while since I have been on here just because I knew I needed to take a break for Mercury retrograde, but I am excited to be back, and let's see what message Spirit has for you today. I am asking to connect to my guides, angels, ancestors, archangels, any other higher divine beings, gods, goddesses, and deities to please use me as a channel and messenger for any divine guidance or wisdom that my collective needs to hear through me today. Thank you so much, Spirit, for the energy, the inspiration, and the alignment to put me in this moment to be able to allow me to share my gifts and to connect to any and all who need to hear this. I am grateful to be able to bring these messages and to help people with the reassurance and the clarification that they may need. Thank you so much, Spirit. Hello everyone, I'm Krystal and this is Keeping It Krystal Tarot. Today we are doing a collective message just like always, so if this title happens to resonate for you, whenever you may find it, there is a message here that Spirit wants you to know or Spirit wants to get to you. So let's get into it. Remember, if you are interested in booking a reading with me or any of my manifestation products, you can actually find that on my website. I also just started an Etsy page. If you're interested in searching that up, I have both of those in the description down below. All right, but without further ado, let's see. What's going on? What does Spirit want you to know right now? What does Spirit want you to know at this moment in time? Four of Pentacles on the bottom. Interesting. The moon. The sun. The Fool. The Seven of Wands. I just saw 333 on my timer here. The Ten of Swords. And the Hermit. Wow. This might be about your financial situation at this time. If I can be honest, it seems like there are really bright days and there are really dark days. And I think it's really hard for you to balance the conscious matter of what's actually going on in your life and because things might be getting better, you might be progressing, but the subconscious, you still might be fighting with the subconscious emotions or beliefs that you might have that might have conditioned you or programmed you to not feel like things are working out the way that you want. I feel like maybe at a certain point you still while you might be starting a brand new chapter of your life, you still might feel very defensive. You might still feel like you have to prove yourself. And I think Spirit is saying you've had a lot of obstacles and a lot of moments in your life that have wounded you, and you've carried those wounds. But I think right now you need to take time away from the things and the people and the circumstances that have hurt you and really trust that whatever chapter you're stepping into or what chapter you have opened the door to, it's here and it's working for you and you've chosen it. This is not something that will just disappear. Like maybe that's something that might be a conditioned belief that you had, like maybe good things won't last or something like that, you know. But I think what you're being asked right now is when the dark feelings come up, when the sadness or grief or pain or resentment or bitterness comes up, Remind yourself of what you're doing right, what's actually working for you, what's in progress, how things are getting brighter and lighter in your life. And it might be that you have to just separate yourself from certain things, people, habits, and it might affect your financial life or your feeling of security within your circumstances. Take that as it resonates. It might be both, A lot of the time our financial situation does affect how safe and secure that we feel in our circumstances. So just be aware that you are doing the right thing, and your subconscious beliefs or the things you've been told that have been stuck in your subconscious are the things that might be why you're resisting, hesitating, or feeling stuck. Because ultimately, I do think that you have turned a new leaf. You have created a new situation. You've seen the enlightenment. You've walked towards that light. But I still think that maybe there are certain things that you need to let go of, or you need to separate yourself from for a certain amount of time to realize that it's not you, it's your environment, or it's what you're surrounding yourself with or allowing yourself to be around. More or less than who you are or what you bring to the table. Because that might be something that you struggle with. You might struggle with feeling like you're valuable or you're worthy of the things that you're asking for or you're trying to bring in. But I don't think that has any, neither here nor there, none of it has to do with your worth. None of it has to do with how you view yourself, and maybe how you view yourself might be a part of the issue. It seems like there are a lot of feelings of it's like unresolved feelings about your past. And that might be the thing that you need to confront, but you might not be able. There just seems like there is a call for separation from something, or something in your life. I don't know how that will resonate for everybody, but I think there is a need to take time for yourself to really get clear and reflect on what's happened for you. You don't have to settle. Let's plain and period. You don't have to settle. Can I get one more card? One more card of advice. One more card of advice, Spirit. Oh my gosh. Wow. 9 of Cups on the bottom. And your card is the 10 of Cups. This is your advice. This is saying that you have dreams and you might be working towards them. They might be in progress. You might be trying to make things happen. And you just need to keep believing and keep making the adjustments and changes necessary to fulfill that, to be that person, to embody that change, to embody this, whatever this new chapter is for you. Because this is like, it's kind of like turning a leaf also, like maybe turning a new leaf, like maybe you had certain ways that you have changed already. And it is a matter of trusting yourself that you won't revert back to that. Because I think you know that you're doing good things for yourself. You know that you're making healthier decisions for yourself. But I think a part of you still has this need to fight, has this need to prove something. And I think the person you need to prove it to is yourself. I don't think you need to prove it to anybody else. Because it's already in the works. You're already making it happen. It's truly just a matter of trusting it. What does my collective need to hear at this moment in time, Spirit? Surround yourself with your soul tribe. There are people in your life that I think really you feel very vibrationally aligned to. And I think that those people that you feel like you see in your future, that you feel like you see your best self with, that's who you should be spending more time with. That's what you should be aligning to. Like, surround yourself with what fulfills your soul. This doesn't have to be specifically people, but I do think that this has something to do with fulfilling that soul's need. And I don't think you should hide or shy away from that. I don't think that's something to be afraid of. There's a reason why your soul wants it. Your soul needs it, and you're looking for it. You're desiring it. That's not a bad thing. Okay, what does my collective need to know or need to hear at this time? Because ultimately, going after this is what's going to bring you emotional satisfaction. It's going to bring you happiness. What does my collective need to know or need to hear at this moment in time, Spirit? Whoa, too many. All right, we got 2. Evil Queen, you deserve sugar, not salt. Number 2. And then Spaceship, don't be afraid to sing. Number 43. This is saying that you need to trust that you deserve better, that you deserve this good life. You deserve whatever this is that you desire, whether it's a relationship, whether it's a certain income, whether it's a job, whether it's an achievement, whatever it may be for you. You deserve that. You deserve good things. You don't deserve the pitfalls that may happen just because we live life. But it doesn't, like, that's just how it happens. That's just how life goes. But it doesn't mean that you deserve the bad things that happen to you. It's just how life works. It's a matter of how you look at it. Remember that you should always deserve good things because you're a good person. And sometimes good people don't always make the right decision, but that doesn't mean that you deserve to feel negative, or you deserve to feel sad, or any negative emotions for a constant state of time, like a constant period, constantly rather. However, I'm trying to say that. You know what I mean. Don't be afraid to be your authentic self. Don't be afraid to show your true colors, to show those talents that you have, that you are proud of, that you don't feel like are worthy to be seen. It's also with this, like, being spaceship, it's almost telling me, like, shoot for the stars. You never know what the universe can grant you, give you, bless you with. And it might be exactly what you're looking for. Don't shy away from being yourself, because that is always going to align you with where you're meant to be. And if you don't feel like yourself, if you don't feel like, if you look for ways to hide yourself from your life and things like that, then maybe that's a sign for you that you need to start doing things that do make you feel good, that do make you feel like yourself. Whether those choices differ from how other people see you, it doesn't matter. It's a matter of what makes you happy. It's a matter of what you want. It's a matter of being true to you and not being afraid to show that, or not fearing who you are, almost. Because that, I feel like, might be the root of it. You might be fearful of being authentic, which might be why it's hard for you, or why you might be afraid to show it. But I don't think that you have anything to fear, because once you start showing that true self is when you're going to start seeing everything fall into place, because you're making it happen. You're doing all the right things. I'm sorry, something's in my eye. You're doing all the right things to make this happen. So just trust it, that your happiness will free you from the mistakes you feel like you made. Wow. Aligning with your happiness will free you from feeling like what you're doing isn't working. Because frankly, sometimes we have to face what we are doing isn't working. And maybe that's because we should be doing something else that does feel more aligned, that will make us more happy. You gotta trust yourself. You gotta know that you're worth it. You gotta know that your happiness is worth it and that you deserve that. I have the guidebook out for this because these have affirmations. They have affirmations paired with it, and I thought that was really cute. So I wanted to look up what the affirmation was for this card, or for the advice card that I pulled for you. And so for the 10 of Cups, the affirmation is, my positive changes are rooted in my perception. Spirit, you could not be any louder. You could not. Thank you so much for aligning me to this message, because you needed to hear this. My positive changes are rooted in my perception. You might need to say that more often to yourself to remind that you are in control. You are the operant being. You are the operant power of your being, rather. My positive changes. Whoa, what was it again? I want to make sure I have that. My positive changes are rooted in my perception. Wow, that was powerful. I feel like I need to leave this message here. But thank you as always for trusting and allowing me to read for you. I hope that you are excited to be back here with me, and I am glad to be back bringing you this message. If you're interested in my affirmations podcast, because I love affirmations, and it's changed my life in an incredible way. So I just love to share that, and those come out every Wednesday. So if you're interested in that, I also have that down in the description. If you're interested in a personal reading with me, you know where the links are, and I will talk to you guys soon. Thank you so much for being here with me, and I am grateful to be back. Have a wonderful day and a wonderful week. Bye.